Hi, I'm John, and today we're going to be taking a closer look at my latest project, TK17. So, TK17 is a rendition of the NBA 2K series created entirely in the TK Inter framework, starting from the projection of three-dimensional objects onto a 2D plane to drawing circles and polygons to display these three-dimensional shapes. In TK Enter, there are currently 3 teams that can be selected: the Cleveland Cavaliers, the San Antonio Spurs, and the Golden State Warriors. So, in this game, currently there are the Golden State Warriors in blue, and who are playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers in red. As of now, there are no statistical differences between teams. The differences are purely cosmetic. So, in the game, a player can move around and using the arrow keys, and using the keys S and D, the player can shoot or pass the ball. So, if you've noticed at the start of the game, the computer started off by passing right into the key lane and scoring a basket. Now, another thing that you may have noticed is that instead of having backcourt violations, half-court shots are now worth 6 points instead of the 3 from the three-point line. Now, I would like to take some time to talk about some of the technical features in this game. So, for starters, there's 3D rendering that is created in TK Enter, done by a spherical projection of points onto a sphere of some radius in the view, and the spherical coordinates are then converted into pixels on the screen. So this is why some of the polygons become somewhat warped when getting close to the edges, because instead of drawing arcs, there are curves that are being drawn. So another thing is the collision detection. So fairly simply, the ball collides with the side walls that are around 3 feet away from the edges of the court, and the ball bounces from those edge walls. Perhaps more impressively is that the ball bounces off of the hoop, and this is done by first finding the intersection point of the trajectory and a torus with where the size of the ring is the size of the hoop and the thickness of the ring is the size of the radius of the ball. And from this intersection, there's a point at which the ball touches the hoop first, and from that point, the angle of reflection can be calculated, and then a new trajectory can be created. At this point, I would like to thank all the people that have made this project possible. Specifically, I would like to thank my guys on the 3rd floor of Stever for playing 2K with me, being so interested in basketball, and just in general being a really fun group of people. And yeah, so that's TK17.
Yes, Ryan.